Hello again, Steve here. So if you look really closely at the thumbnail of this video, it looks like kind of like a blob with a very um, hard to recognize tail and a little shiny thing on the front. That's actually a porcupine. Porcupine, which I ran across on a trail after the sun was starting to go down, and my camera wouldn't pick it up very well, so I put the flash on, and that's why the little the little shininess you see there is the eyes, because the porcupine was looking back at me. But when I first saw it, it was kind of, I was bewildered at first. It almost looks like a little cactus or something sitting on the side of the trail, because I guess it had seen me coming, and instead of running away, it just kind of turned itself into a ball of spikes sticking up, so I wouldn't bother with it. I'd pass by it, right? And but it got my curiosity, so I stood there for a while, and then it started to move away. But I just thought afterwards, there's probably a lesson we can learn from the porcupine, which is that it doesn't necessarily have to run away. It's got an unbelievably almost impenetrable defense system there, and it's quite a unique animal. Somebody's hi, Liam.
Are you filming video?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll see you in a minute. So, anyways, I thought it was interesting, and I thought, probably it's not always the greatest idea for us to shrink into our spiked shell, right? But there are times when, people might want to bully us and get us to go along with what they don't want, or get into a conversation we're not comfortable with, or something like that. And we can be there in a way. We can be ourselves. We can stand our ground. We don't have to put anything on. We don't have to. I mean, I didn't know what was going on inside the life experience of that porcupine, but that didn't matter. The porcupine was saying, what's in here is mine, and I'm staying here. Otherwise, you know, and kind of a boundary in a way. So, I don't know, I think at times we can be like a porcupine. It probably has value, it probably has its necessity at times for just to maintain our sanity, if for nothing else. And we can put up those spikes and just be there, but not really participate. I mean, that little guy, he wasn't participating with me. In fact, if I wanted to participate with him, it would be at my peril. And I don't know if we have to go that far, maybe sometimes, but it would be just enough sometimes that we just, fine, have your opinion. My life is my life, and yours is yours. I wish the best for you, and I'm just going to stay here and mind my own business and get going when it's safe to get going. So I just thought it was interesting to watch the little porcupine. I wish I could have filmed it with a bit of light, because it was a pretty cool thing. It was just 10 feet away from me or something, and don't see that sort of thing very often. But I knew there was something of value to talk about. But yeah, have a look at that thumbnail again. You can just barely make it out. The head is on the right there, and the tail on the left. That little shiny thing is one of its eyes that caught a glint off of it with the flash of the camera. Steve here again, great chatting. Hope to talk again soon.